Now, what do we got here? How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Art and Design. My name is Thorgeir, and today I got a mail sent from China. This is from AliExpress, and this is a replacement tip for the Apple Pencil. So I wanted to test out, is a $1 replacement tip for the Apple Pencil worth it? Does this do the job compared to the original Apple Pencil nib? Well, let's check it out. Okay, so in order to test this out, I'm going to draw with the original Apple Pencil nib and the one that I got from AliExpress on the iPad. And I'm going to test it out using both Paperlike and the glass on the iPad. Now, I actually have Paperlike on the iPad right now, so that just means that I have to rip it off in order to do this test. You know, it's all for the sake of science, and maybe also because I actually put it on the wrong way last time. So don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's not not relevant. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create a new canvas right here, and I'm just gonna sort of test it out. So I'm going to split this canvas in two, approximately like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the paper like right here, so I can test it on the Paperlike and on the glass, and just, you know, swap between those in order to feel the difference between using Paperlike and not Paperlike. Paperlike, if you're watching this, just close your eyes right now. Oh no! Ah, that felt so wrong. All right. So in case you're wondering, this is what a Paperlike screen protector looks like. Affiliate link in the description if you want to buy a Paperlike. All right, now just in case that Paperlike left some residue on the screen protector, I'm going to clean it as well. Let's just clean the whole thing. All right, so we are ready to go. So now let's go ahead and see what the Paperlike feels like versus the glass. What I'm mostly noticing is that the glass is sort of catching the nib when I'm doing this sort of quickly. It seems like it's sort of gripping it in a weird sort of way. I mean, it just feels like I'm drawing on glass, right? Whilst here, this feels very nice and smooth, very deliberate, very, you know, paper-like, I guess. But I wonder what the AliExpress nib actually feels like. So let's go ahead and put this on the pencil. So just gonna screw this out. Now it definitely is a slightly different color. All right, that fits pretty snug. Seems to be a little bit wider gap right here, and it doesn't seem to be as smooth as the original one. All right, so let's test out the AliExpress one. Now, one thing to note is that it definitely doesn't seem to be as well made as the Apple one. You can definitely see some grooves in there. I don't know if the camera will actually pick it up, but it's not exactly even. Actually feels decent. Feels a little bit harder and perhaps more brittle, like it's a harder piece of plastic compared to the Apple one. It's almost like it's like 80% plastic and 20% rubber or something like that. Well, this is just 100% plastic. That's sort of the only way I can explain it. This feels hard. Feels like it's just a very, very hard piece of plastic. Well, this feels, yeah, my fingernails can grip this. Yeah, I can definitely get a grip on this, but not this. This is just super hard. So the next test is to see what this feels like on paper-like. So let's go ahead and try drawing on paper-like. Ooh. Do you hear that scratch? Oh. Oh boy. Something's telling me that this might not be a good idea. Almost feels like I'm drawing with chalk instead of... Ooh. Oh my. Yeah, wow, look at that. That's crazy. That's just ripping the tip to shreds. Oh, you can see it. You can see the damage. Wow. Okay, so definitely lesson learned. If you have a paper-like or a screen protector on your iPad, I would highly advise against using a third-party tip. Wow, look at that. Holy moly. Oh, Jesus, that's just ripping to shreds. Let's try the same thing using the Apple Pencil nib. Let's just do the same sort of thing. I'm trying really hard. Yeah, all right. I think that is the most definitive answer that I can give. So do I recommend buying a replacement nibs from AliExpress? If you have a paper-like or a screen protector that has a matte finish on it, no. I would probably advise against that. But if you're just drawing on the iPad itself directly, on the glass itself, well, you can't really replace the glass on the iPad. So if you scratch it, it's scratched for good. And I do not know what they put in this third-party nib. Maybe it's just a piece of plastic. Maybe it's just a really cheap piece of plastic, and that's why it's ripping like this. You know, maybe in a pinch it would be nice to have a few of these laying around, just so that, you know, if this one here wears out and I really need to finish a project or something like that, then I can just pick one of these up, just get the job done. I mean, it works. It definitely works, but I really cannot recommend it because I don't know what's in this. Why is this one scratching so much while this one is not? Like, what is in this? Is it just a piece of plastic? Did they put something else in there? I don't know. I can't really vouch for that. So if you're gonna buy a replacement nib for the Apple Pencil, I would recommend buying from Apple themselves. They seem to have put a lot of thought and effort into this specific piece, which is between your hand and the screen. You know, they probably have thought about the specific material a lot. Well, whilst this company right here probably just had some plastic laying around and, you know, put it in a mold and then shipped it out to some buyers on AliExpress. So I really can't recommend using one of these. Yeah, and that's my conclusion. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I wanna thank you all very much for watching. Leave a like on this video if you liked it. Comment down below if you've ever had to buy a replacement nib for your Apple Pencil. Also, do you draw lightly? Do you draw, you know, really hard? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have an awesome day.